My name is Mohammad Saleem. There is a really important quote that I want to tell you about today. And it goes like this: there is no power on earth that can undo Pakistan. These were the words of Pakistan's founder, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, a man who put the livelihood and benefits of millions of people before his own. He spent the majority of his life fighting for the belief that Muslims in India deserved their own country after the British left. This quote, and the fact that no power on earth can undo Pakistan, is something that really strikes home now. I want to talk about this personal experience artifact right here. This is a chain with a pendant in the shape of the country of Pakistan on it. I wear this on my neck every single day. And to me, it symbolizes my ancestry, my heritage, my roots, everything that defines me as the person that I am today. And I want to talk a little bit about that. First, I want to tell you about my childhood and the role Pakistan played in as I was growing up. And second, I want to talk about my present day decisions and my future. Growing up in Saudi Arabia from an expatriate worker family, our society was pretty divided amongst nationality lines. Growing up, our schools, our homes, our neighborhoods, our shops, our services, and our jobs were usually defined by the ethnicity and the nationality that we belonged to. So knowing that I was Pakistani was something that I used to identify who I belonged with when it came to our day-to-day lives. It really did define who you were, even if you didn't want it to. When I was a kid, we used to go back to Pakistan every summer to meet our family. I had hundreds of family members, some that I can't even remember their names, in the mountain national capital of Islamabad to the north, where my mom's family lived, and in the bustling port city of the south, Karachi, where my dad's family lived. Going home, I remember meeting so many different people, sleepless nights in summer, not out of boredness or agitation, but out of excitement and beautiful memories that we spent as kids. All of that changed when I moved to Texas in 2012. Coming to Texas and the United States, I realized that this melting pot of cultures truly was so. A melting pot where your distinct identity kind of blended into this one big soup known as America. When I was in middle school, being different was weird. It wasn't cool that I was from a different country or that I identified as Pakistani. I remember for a few months when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was be white. Our society used to use this term, Americanized, to refer to kids who had gone off track or no longer identified with their religion and their values as much as they should. It almost felt a little hypocritical because they were the ones that brought us here in the first place, right? As it happened, over the course of those years, I completely lost my identity and I chose to ignore my culture. But now I realize that it's so much more than just the color of my passport or the name of my birthplace on my birth certificate. In 2018, I went back to Pakistan after 8 years. I met my family again and I experienced all the values that make that country as great as it is, even if it is flawed. I experienced hospitality, generosity, compassion, religion, and respect. And all those things made me realize that a nationality is not supposed to put you into a box, as we thought in childhood. As a matter of fact, our nationalities are supposed to define our characteristics and really hopefully play a thought in our beliefs, our faiths, and our values. Now that I'm older and more mature, after that trip I realized how really important it is. And even though multinational identities can be difficult to manage and balance, it can be done. Today, I'm really proud of who I am as a Muslim American Pakistani kid born and raised in Saudi Arabia. It can be a little difficult and definitely really confusing, but I would not give any of those experiences up for anything at all. To conclude, I'm quite grateful for the opportunities that I was given here in America that I know many people back home won't get. I know where I am today, but that does not mean that I forget where I came from. Going forward in my future, I hope to give back to the societies that made me and contributed to such a large part of my personality today, including all of the different places that I've lived all throughout my life. All of those memories, those customs, those traditions such an important thing. And all of that for me comes from this little chain right here. A reminder every morning when I look at myself in the mirror of who I am and where I am now. Thank you.